Watch and learn. See that antenna? You see that giant tower that I call the Eye of Sauron? I live right back there. I live like a block away, not even a block away. Watch and learn. Watch and learn. This restaurant has been involved in my gang stalking from the start. This is where they used to all meet up. Watch and learn. See that tower? That tower belongs to the police department at a federal building. Right there. That building that's underground. My house is adjacent. If you look at those ball things on top, it's a straight line beam from that. Over there, behind this building is my house, going to the sheriff's department. This officer is eating with the female that works here. They've been keeping track of my every footstep for the last 3 years. All right, we got carnitas, pastor, tripas, steak. Hola. Stuffed pepper. They've been stalking me for the last 3 years, my every footstep. It's called gang stalking. Did you see the woman eating with the officer? So obviously they're connected. Right outside of here is where all my gang stalkers used to conglomerate. 501002. This is where all my gang stalkers used to conglomerate, right here. They bounced a signal off that tower. And I was on drugs at the time. It's some big secret where they keep track of certain individuals and their every whereabouts. It's the most illegal thing I've ever heard of. Gang stalking ruins lives. So now we know definitively, because of that young Hispanic woman eating with that cop. And I came back with my camera because I walked in there earlier. Funny enough, oddly enough. And I just was completely shocked because she got up and they're eating together. Like they must be, I don't know, a couple, a boyfriend, a girlfriend. Boyfriend and girlfriend. You know, I haven't had that opportunity. Regardless of that, I spent the last 3 years alone, isolated. I was very scared in the beginning. I was terrified, now I say I have no fear. This place is called Guanajuato. It's called Guanajuato. They have set up every single one of my neighbors to gang stalk me. Every single one of them. The police now I know are involved. To a greater or lesser extent. I don't think they like it necessarily, and I think it does. It depends on who it is. It depends on the officer, on the personal behavior, characteristics, attitude, personality. This is ridiculous, man. Everywhere I go, if I go to a hotel or a motel, first of all, I'd probably be going by myself, because one of the things, let me just state this real quick. One of the big things about gang stalking is they make sure that the target stays alone. It is the devil. It's meant to distract, to destroy, to confuse, to irritate, to cause harm, to ruin. And, it looks like what, with some of the people, with a lot of the people, it's meant to make them, and I would never do this. I would never, ever do this. But it would make some people commit suicide. It's a psychological operation. It's a psyop. It's psychological warfare that is meant to keep the individual alone, isolated, miserable, and tracked every footstep, ridiculed, gaslighted by friends, family, lose friends and family, whether they lose employment or not, difficult to get a job, maybe even never work again, to drive them into mental illness. Gang stalking is that of the devil. It is completely evil. Whether it's coming from AI, humans are obviously involved, the government, something spiritual, the devil, religion, or anything in between, or a combination of the former and latter of what I just mentioned. It is wrong. It is evil. It fucked my life up big time. It's war with these people for what they've done. I could keep rambling on and on and on. Point being, now I know, and I've been knowing this from the amount of times I've been arrested by the police, and I've got, and this is why I don't fully think it's them, because with their job, they do have to kind of just follow orders, because that's their job, especially if they're not like the supervisor. And I've gotten arrested so many, because especially in the beginning with this, I've been arrested so many times because of gang stalking. Really only, it's a mind virus. It's death by your own hand. The times I was arrested was me flipping out, saying, what the fuck is going on? Fuck you, flipping people off. Not really I didn't get arrested for flipping people off, but you know what I mean. From my reaction, it's to get a reaction out of you and to keep you isolated and alone and confused and, scared, which I was in the beginning, but I'm not anymore. I haven't been for a long time. It was heavy with me. I'm going to show that tower once more. So that way you can know how close my house is to this bullshit. So this is where I live. There's that tower. Where I was in the beginning of the video, I was just on the other side of that garage, of my garage. That tower right there beams over to another tower right over there where the jail is. And they keep track of your every footstep. I don't know if they can read thoughts. The people involved are either pathetic cowards, are legally bound not to say, are under mind control, whether it be AI, some kind of implant, the government, the vaccine, demonic mind control, a combination of those things, which I think it is. It looks like technology combined with demonic activity. It looks like demonic activity. And I can keep going on and on and on about, implants and nanotech. There you go. I'm going to leave it with that key word, because that is involved. But the police think that the nanotech is just to keep track of people that did drugs and that are criminals. They don't know that the nanotech came from demonic entities and forms like little serpents in the body, because it looks like just little black specks when it's in the dope. And I don't do that shit anymore. I haven't done it in a long time. Point being, this came full circle where I got myself all the way cleaned up. It gives demonic entities some kind of right to feed on you and turns into serpents when it gets in the body. And when it comes out of the body, it looks like little fucking black snake things. I don't know if they tell the police that part. There would have been a whistleblower by now. Regardless, I'm going to end this video and get back to cleaning my house. Over and out.